I continued to fret over our lack of progress, the day wore on into night. We're at a total impasse. I was so tired, I was having trouble thinking straight. At this rate, what little remained of the day was just passing me by. Walking around in a daze, I saw Hiroko coming toward me from the other direction. Hiroko!
Oh.
You look terrible. Did Moko hit you with a pile driver or something? I don't think I could survive that. I'm just trying to figure something out. What stuff? Maybe I'll ask Hiroko for some advice. She's not avoiding me as much these days, as she might be able to come up with a better plan than me. Can I ask your opinion on something? You don't have to if you don't want to, but I think your input would be really useful. I don't mind. What is it you want to ask? The last few days we've been searching high and low for the killer and still haven't found any new clues. I was thinking we should approach the problem some other way, but I have no idea what the other way might be. What about going outside the wall? But Tsubasa's device only measures life signs inside it. You said you wanted clues. It stands to reason you can learn things outside the school too, doesn't it? At Hiroko's words, it felt like the fog around my brain was starting to clear. I've been so fixated on the total life sign count, I never even thought about going off school grounds. You're right, that was a real blind spot. Thanks, Hiroko. I knew asking you for help was a good idea. I'll go with you if you want. It's safer to travel in a group anyway. That's a good point. I'll get some more people on board too. We'll meet up and set out tomorrow morning. After arranging things with Hiroko, I found the others and figured out who else would be going. This time things would be different. This time we'd get somewhere. With new hope welling up inside me, I waited for the next day to arrive. I headed to the parking lot and found the other members of the expedition team waiting for me. Morning, everyone. You guys ready to head out? So, Darumi, Nozomi, Hiroko, Gaku. I saw Takamaru. Who else was that? Ready when you are. I'll handle the driving, too. So it's the 7 of us today? I hope we find something. I kind of wish the killer would just show up again already, except I don't really want them around. It's complicated. I gotta be outside in the sun like some kind of health-conscious beach bunny. Just kill me now. Turn that frown around, Darumi. You can get through anything if you keep your spirits up. Athletic and supportive? This much positivity has got to be bad for me. To sum up, we're all fine. Let's get going. You're speaking for everyone now? Well, I guess we shouldn't waste time. So, once we're past the flames, you just look around for anything that might be a clue, right? Yeah, that'd be great. Then let's do this. No guts, no glory. We all got on the bus and set off full throttle for the ruins beyond the wall. We drove through the undying flames and on through the ruins. For a while, we didn't see anything that stood out. Finally, after a couple hours, I noticed that something was different.
That's weird. Isn't this?
What's the matter? Have you been here before, Takumi?
Yeah. Back in my future. Except the way I remember it, there's an enemy base up ahead.
Say what? Dude, why you gotta break out of nowhere like that? Didn't you hear what Takumi said about the base? Do you want to charge right into enemy territory? I'm sorry, I should have noticed this sooner. It just feels a little different from last time. It does seem strangely quiet here. I don't see any signs of invaders nearby either. Was this base big? Were there a lot of troops there? Yeah, it was. In my last timeline, we went there by this road and stormed the place. You took the fight to them even when we can't be revived out here? That's bold, man. But there's no invaders here now. What could have happened to them? Maybe they're all too depressed to come and fight. Even invaders can get mental health problems like that. Is that really how it works for invaders? I don't know. Anyway, we gotta turn back now. Don't want to end up in a battle we ain't prepared for. Keep going, Takamaru. Full speed ahead. Yeah, man, let's rock it. Hey, were you even listening to me? If you get us all killed out here, you're so freaking dead. We came out here today to gather information. Anything that looks out of the ordinary could be a potential lead. Right, and even if it turns out to be unrelated to the killer, we should still be aware of what the invaders are doing. You guys are crazy. We can't just drive into a base that's crawling with enemies. I'm fine with going. Maybe me and the invaders can swap stories about our mental breakdowns. Good luck with trying to do that. I'm in too. If there's any chance of finding something new, we have to take it. Of course, it's not like this is a full-scale attack. We'll pull out if things start to look wrong. Fine, might as well face it. Gaku, we're in the minority here. Okay, but if things do go wrong, I better get some kind of payout for it. Of course, dude. Alright then, let's get going. Slow and steady now. Bring the speed all the way down, we inched the bus along the road to the enemy base. After a while, we stopped and began scouting ahead on foot. But what we found was so different from what I remembered, I found myself wondering if we hadn't taken a wrong turn somewhere.
Hot damn, dude!
Oh, that's really gross.
Where the base should have been was a mountain of dead school invaders. Huh? Someone else has defeated the invaders before us? What's going on here? There were so many of them, they spilled off the pile and onto the ground, making it hard for us to move forward without wading through them.
They're all dead. Ain't nobody here left alive.
It doesn't look like sickness did it. All the bodies are beat up.
They've all been cast aside so carelessly. There's no art in this. Whoever did this knows nothing about setting up a proper murder scene.
Do you think they turned on each other? Or was there a third party involved?
I don't know, but this is kind of a lucky break for us, right? If all these invaders are dead, that means less for us to fight.
I don't think it's that simple. Especially when we don't know how or why they died.
Let's look around some more.
We looked around all around the base, inside and out, but we didn't find anything to explain what happened here. It's nothing but bodies as far as the eye can see. Staying here any longer won't get us anywhere. Takumi, we should leave. Now, after coming all this way? Something this weird had to mean something. Were we really just going to walk away without figuring it out? I wanted to stick around a little longer, but it was already getting dark. There's no need to rush. Finding this was an achievement in itself. For now, we should head back and let the others know. Hiroko gave me a light slap on the back and began walking back toward the bus. Was that her way of trying to comfort me? Alright, I'm gonna head back too. Get the idiot and the freak for me, will you, Takumi? The idiot and the freak? The what and what now? Oh my god. Takamaru jerked his chin toward Darumi and Gaku, who were crouched down a short distance away looking at something intently. There's one here too. It's so fast. Dude, it's huge. Wait, what are you talking about? It's time to leave. There was no response. They seemed to be excited about something, though. What are you guys doing here? It's time to head back. Take a look at this cute little thing here. I followed Darumi's gaze and saw something crawling out from underneath a dead body. There were two of them, in fact, each scurrying out from a different location.
What are those? Some kind of bug?
They were moving too quickly for me to get a good look at, but they seemed to be about the size of a fist. Frankly speaking, they were neither little nor cute. They remind me of the little dudes that used to scuttle around my kitchen back home. You think they're a new species? What? The little dudes? So you had bugs? Bro, what did you live in? Unsanitary, dude. Can't we keep them, Takumi? They'll make better pets than Siri. Of course not! Come on, we'll feed them and take them for walks and teach. That's not the point. I'm more concerned that they think of Siri as being on the same level as a cat or a dog. I killed a whole aquarium full of fish last... What?! They taught me to respect life, so it'll be fine this time. How exactly does respecting life fit in with your killing game obsession? Come on, guys, back to the bus. Everyone's waiting, and you'll get left behind if you don't hurry. You mind if I go to the restroom first? I have a tummy ache. Me too. I feel like my bladder... Oh my god, I feel like my bladder's about to explode. Fine, just don't take too long, okay? After a little while, Gaku and Darumi joined us on the bus, both of them looking refreshed. By the time we got on the road and left behind, it was already getting dark. We arrived back at the school early in the morning. What time is it? Rubbing my eyes and looking at the clock, I saw that it was really late. I slept clean through the day and into the next evening. I really overdid it. I remember us getting back this morning, but not much after that. I just had a vague impression that I got really hungry, then practically passed out from exhaustion. My head hurts too. A headache from oversleeping that's happened to me before. I better take something for it. It'll be more like dinner and breakfast at this point, but I'll go to the cafeteria anyway. Dissolving some medicine in water, I gulped it down and stepped out of my room. Some of the team were still in the cafeteria eating a late night meal. It's mostly the ones who stayed here while we were gone. I guess the others are still sleeping off the trip. I grabbed some food for myself, and as I turned to find a place to sit, somebody called out to me. Hey, Takumi, want to eat with me? Oh no, not this again. Now there's a face that just screams, oh no, not this again. Maybe that's what you're thinking. How did he know? How did he know? Don't be so jumpy. Ima's here to keep an eye on me today. I promise I'll hold back. Good evening, Mr. Sumino. You can sit next to me if you want. Thanks, I'll do that. I don't see you two together very often. Yeah, where is freaking, My dear sister's participating in a girls' night. She forbade me from being present. I mean, it's a girls' night, so it makes sense. You know, Danielle has her girls' nights too, and I'm forbidden from going too, so you know. I thought I might get away with it. I mean, slap some makeup on me. No, that's gonna make you look super creepy. And I could easily pass off as a girl, don't you think? No. The worst thing is he's absolutely right. So instead, Mr. Omokage's been telling me about his passion for killing. Can't you leave off that stuff for a while? I'm trying to eat here. I told you before, right? How I'm having trouble with my urges right now. Yugamu ignored me and continued with this macabre topic of conversation. After what happened with Gaku, I finally figured out a way to suppress them better. What's them? I don't actually have to kill anyone. I just have to see the look of despair when they stare death in the face. It's not exactly a long-term solution, though. More like a coping mechanism. I'm not sure how to react to that. I have no idea what it feels like. Think of it like when you watch sexy videos online to say your own desires. It doesn't make them completely go away, but after a decent session, they fade back into the background for a while. You know? Hey, don't just assume that's what I do. Does that mean you prefer in-person encounters, Mrs. Sumino? How very analog of you. I guess I'm the same way. Although in my case, it was always the ladies coming to me. What? What the hell, dude? What am I listening to? Ima's questionable work history is something I really don't want to get into right now. My only problem is that no one seems to want to show me their seconds before death. I'm not doing it. That's cold, man. At least let me ask first. I know how you feel, Mr. Omokage. It's no fun letting frustration build up until it feels like it's ready to burst. I may not be a killer or a sexual deviant, but I understand impulse control at least. I guess you could describe me, Ima, as impulsive, like the time he stabbed Takamaru the last time around. Bro, I can't believe we're still fixated on that, even though this is a new timeline. Come now, Mr. Suma, don't act like you don't know what Mr. Omokage is talking about. How do you mean? You know what it's like. You killed Mr. Aotsugi, didn't you? But that was different. Aito was a traitor, he was dangerous, he sabotaged a team, and even killed someone before. And this killer that's currently on the loose might be the new Aito, in my opinion. That's just what I think. If I let him live, he would have gone after the baby in the defense room again. Eventually, he wouldn't have stopped until humanity itself was wiped out. Are you making excuses inside your head right now, thinking of ways to justify what you did? Oh, don't get me wrong, I really don't care either way. I'm just saying, regardless of the original trigger, you know what it's like to kill another person. You understand that impulse. Okay, maybe you're right, I did kill Aito out of anger. Everyone has the potential to become a killer under the right circumstances. I'm no exception. Lighten up, Mrs. Sumino. This isn't that serious of a discussion. It's more of a casual chat between murderous and murder-adjacent friends. If you ever do want to help me with my urges, you're welcome in my room anytime for a massage session. Oh my god. Not happening ever. I decided to change the subject before things got too weird and brought up our discovery from yesterday. Nozomi had already told the others about the enemy base full of dead invaders. On our return, the organic life detection device still indicated 15 people inside the school. Discussing all the mysteries facing us, time passed surprisingly quickly. By the time I got back to my room, the nighttime announcement was only minutes away.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Time for bed already. I got nothing done today. I flopped down onto my bed, feeling pleasantly full and relaxed after dinner. I guess it's time to sleep. The thought had barely crossed my mind before my consciousness started to drift away. Why fight it? I let go and allowed sleep to carry me away. And so my 41st day at Last Defense Academy came and went practically in the same breath. Little did I know that a fresh crisis would await me on day 42.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 42nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
Warning! Still half asleep, I let out a long yawn as I tried to orient myself. After sleeping so much lately, I felt like I have a ton of energy today.
Huh?
Who could that be this early? I didn't like the sound of that flurry of doorbell rings. I hurried over to the door and opened it. Tsukumi, come quick, the life sign reading changed. Seriously? Yeah, but it doesn't make sense. Here, look. 13? I'm afraid something bad might have happened to someone. Okay, let's get everyone together. Tsubasa and I split up, telling the rest of the team to go to the cafeteria for an emergency meeting. When we got there, the only missing ones were... Where are Darumi and Gaku? There's 12 of us here now. If the killer's still out there, the missing 2 life signs must be theirs. Well, they had a good run. Honestly, I thought Mr. Morocco would have been killed sooner. You say the killers struck again, but where are the bodies? We don't know that Gaku and Darumi are dead. They may have just gone outside the wall. Those 2? I guess it's not totally out of the question. Has anyone checked if the school bus is still in the parking lot? I'll go look now. The rest of you, check around here for anything out of the ordinary. Wait up, I'll come with you. The bus is gone. Those 2 must have taken it. That probably means they're okay, but where could they have gone? How long has the total on your device been 13? Since the morning announcement. When I checked it before bed last night, it still said 15. So they snuck out during the night? Let's go back to the cafeteria for now.